Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at a wig by HAIRDO, and her name is Vintage Volume, and this is her. I have her in the color Glazed Mocha, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're going to be looking at a hairstyle from HAIRDO. This young lady's name is Vintage Volume and she's got some great profiles here. The color that I have her in is called Glazed Mocha. It's a highlighted blonde rooted and kind of a ashy colors. This is her right here. So you can see she's not truly a blonde, but she's got blonde highlights everywhere. And look at this little bit of a nape and some shagginess going on here. Just right up my alley, wouldn't you say? Maybe she's up your alley. Oh, that didn't sound good. Anyway, well, we're going to take a look at her. All right, I really like her. She's wonderful. Let's take a look. I'll talk about the fibers after we're done with the cap. All right, we have a closed cap construction, but you can see where the horizontal curtains have been stitched across here. What that does is it directs all the fibers forward. So you get a little flatter appearance without having to pay the extra cost of the mono top. So that takes away some of that bulky permatease stuff. Now she still does have a little bit of permatease up here in the top, but that's just barely enough to disguise this sheer cap, so the lace cap. So you can see through that. All right, she's got a standard front velveteen band across the hairline. We've got an open ear tab with metal stays in them. We have adjusters. They're the hook and eye adjusters on the right and the left of the nape, and a standard 1/2 inch or 5/8 nape, as well as all those curtains going across and stretchy, creating these stretchy wefts. So one thing I wanted to tell you about is HAIRDO uses all heat-friendly fiber. So any wig you buy from HAIRDO is going to be made from heat-friendly fiber. So it's going to have that beautiful feel to it, that movement that makes it look real, and plus the option to curl it if you want. My recommendation is buy a wig that looks like what you want. But, you know, if you want to curl this young lady, add a little bit more flip or maybe flippiness in the back, you can do that by adding a little bit of heat. No higher than about 350. Let it cool completely in its curled position, and then that will stay in there even through washings. Okay, so this is Glazed Mocha R11S. And of course, it's got kind of a darker root. You know, I don't think she's considered rooted, but she does have that extra dimension in there, which looks real nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and try her on, all right? Before I do, what I have on today is Meg by Polly Young in the color Honey. And that's an SF 12, 26, 28. Anyway, I'll put the correct stuff down below. All right, so let's go ahead and try on Vintage Volume by HAIRDO. Okay, this is her. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, isn't she cool? Oh, I love this length. It's going to wear like forever because it doesn't rub against your shoulders. Oh God, just right out of the box. Let's go ahead and do a spin. Look at the dimension and the color on this young lady. Can you see any wefts? I don't think you can, but I will find out when I look through my editing. Okay, so let's look at what she looks like in the catalog. And now they've got her tapered down quite a bit. Oh, oops. The catalog flipped open on me. Okay. I'll have to stand back. All right, what we've got here, it looks like a bob, a layered shaggy bob that sticks close to the neck. Well, the way I have her on is that she's flipping out, which is one of my most favorite ways to wear my wigs. Oh my gosh. And of course, let's see, she parts on the left. So I think we can flip her all the way up, all the way around if that's what you want. See? Flippy, flippy, flippy. And of course, that's me all over, right? Okay, let's do it the other direction. All right, there. Then you can take a really deep part if you want and get it over a little bit higher in the back at the crown area. We can just make this look windswept back. Now I have to do a shout out for a couple of my viewers who were absolute eagle eyes. I had been wearing this wig because I purchased it for my own usage, but I didn't do a video on her yet. And they spotted her and they even got it right. They said, that's vintage volume. And yes, you were right. So here's your video, alrighty? Anyway, so let's try and taper it down around my neck the way that they've got her styled in the catalog. So I'm curling everything kind of under and towards my hairline, kind of under. You see, we've got that option, so you can make it a little bit less flippy and make it more of a shag layered bob. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I've got good coverage. Yep, I've got, okay, so I pulled it as far forward as I can. So I've got pretty good coverage here on the sides, but I might want to, for security purposes, add a little treatment of root cover right there. And of course, making sure you bring all of this forward. Look at the little spiky fringe that we have across here. You can cover your ears if you want, or you can leave them exposed. But either way, your earrings are going to show, so wear some real pretty ones, right? Okay, let's see. If I want to bring this straight forward, what does that look like? So it looks a little bit more like a bowl cut in a way, which I guess, you know, if that's what you want it to look like. You can see the layering a little more evident right up here when we do it that way. So I don't think it blends quite as well, but you know, if yours comes to you and it doesn't have that abrupt cut, it could be a part of the manufacturing problem or whatever that's making it do that. But this is just another way of looking at it. And this color is ginger blonde, the one that they have in here. And of course, this is glazed mocha, which is a little blonder. It's a little more blonde than I thought it would be. But oh, what fun. Okay, so let's take advantage of these layers up here and add some height. And that really looks like a vintage volume haircut, doesn't it? Definitely. Little tiny flip, maybe come forward a little to look a little like Petula Clark. Anyway, this is just a fun little wig. Long enough to give you coverage and versatility, but short enough to be cool for summer and not rub on your shoulders. I find that I'm preferring during the summertime less hair on my shoulders and neck because it does tend to get really warm, and it just makes it easier without having to worry about friction frizz as well. Okay, let's add some water, okay? And now you know what? With her being kind of poofed up and everything, just spiking this out a little bit. Oh my goodness, that looks so cute. Oh, you know what I was doing last night? I was listening to Lee Hazelwood and Nancy Sinatra duets. Isn't that a blast from the past? Oh my gosh, I loved strawberry, what is it, summer wine or strawberry wine? I forget what it is. And of course, all the other was her boots are made for walking, right? Well, let's get some hairstyles to go along with the music, okay? All right, water. Okay, let's get a little bit of water. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, you know that's going to add dimension. I'm going to add equal amounts of water all the way in the back. Oh, what fun. That really brings out the blonde in the highlights. This glazed mocha is a really pretty color. I was really surprised. Oh, I like just making that definition. Okay, oh, let me read about the dimensions, okay? Okay, I have to get my glasses on. All right, so the front is 5 inches. Oh, I think that's about perfect for me. The crown is 5 3/4. The sides are 5 1/2. The back is 5 1/2, and the nape is 4 1/4. She weighs 2.7 ounces. So she is a great little wig. Oh my gosh. And you see how they've got her smoothed out in the back? Yep, you can see she's got a tiny little flip. Mine has maybe about the same, maybe it might be a little different, but oh my gosh, I love this wig. She is so comfortable too. The cap feels marvelous, very comfortable. I could wear her all day without any problems. So let's see, maybe we can pull her down a little bit more, make her a little more casual, flatten out that permatease area, maybe make her a little more sleek. See what happens, bring it down. But of course, you know, she flips right back out into what she was. Okay, so we're going to side sweep the bangs from this direction and pull it down a little bit more. That makes it very casual. If you like to have that not quite so full on top, this is what she looks like. All smoothed down. I think we can go the other direction as well. Though these true to life fibers are very, very nice. And of course, you know, you can make them stand out a little bit. Now, I have not taken any heat to this other than maybe at the bangs, just lifting them out. And you know how I've done it with my hair dryer, and I just went ahead and pressed, or not pressed, but let the air directive go against the cap just to lift them away from my head and my forehead area. So that way I get a little bit of space between the hair fibers and my actual forehead. So this is a wonderful, wonderful little wig. I'm going to put her back to where she was, and I'm going to wear her. Does that sound like a good idea to you? Oh, I like her all messy. Too fun. Well, do you like her? I love Vintage Volume by HAIRDO. So she comes in a whole bunch of colors, my gosh. So just go to any website. I'll put a link down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed this. I did for sure. You guys have a good week, and we will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.